Hey, what's good, everybody? I just wanted to say I've been messing with this new mixer. I ended up, doing what a lot of people have suggested for me to do, is just to go the 8 out into the mixer itself. I believe it's temp mode. He told me, he's one of my subscribers on this show, and he told me that to hook everything in. And a buddy of mine, I will create, he told me, yeah, it's probably the best bet, because as soon as you start tweaking these knobs on your computer going in USB, it's really going to put some drag. It's going to really hurt your computer. Another subscriber, it's probably the same one, told me, he suggested that I get into a desktop. And, I do need to get into a desktop if I need to get into this any more serious than I am, because of the processing power and everything like that. But mixer sounds great. MPC, I've had a lot of questions about, does it sound better, or can't you do the same? Dude, yeah, you can do all this right in here, okay? It's probably going to even be more responsive and all that, and it's all digital. It's just I prefer the faders coming out. I like this workflow, and what I do, I come out of here into those 8s. After I put my effects on my drums and everything on every track, I'll 8 out. So I got my kicks in all my tracks here. In standalone mode, you can only do 8 tracks, or 8 mono, 16 stereo, whatever. And then in controller mode, you can do 22 tracks and split up each drum and everything like that. In standalone, you're not going to split up one program. In controller mode, you can split up one program. But I'll edit all my drums and everything the way that I want them to sound, and I'll put them through here and EQ them this way. I can make the snare pop right here, and I can have the other speakers. I can do some panning, and once I have it set, I already have my sequences in song mode going, so as soon as I have it set, I come out of the headphones right back into the instrument line in the front of this bad boy, and record an audio track. And from there, I'll do a fade in, fade out, and make it into an MP3, and it just sounds really good. You can do the same thing with an MV8800 or a MV8000, I believe. A lot of viewers were saying that, for $400 you go out and get one of those and do your mastering right on there, and it does have that different sound, that circuitry that comes out of there. I just like saying circuitry. And one thing I did want to bring up was I'm kind of getting into this Google Hangouts, right? And a buddy of mine and I, we're trying to, he's been running me through this to get my microphone set up to where we can play music and everything like that. And we already have the community here. There's almost 300 people here that, whenever I post something, you tend to watch it, and I get a lot of questions, and I know a lot of people read the questions in the comments, and guys, I just want you to know, there's nothing better than to know that this channel has created a little community where people helping each other out. And honestly, I don't know how it works on other pages where you can't put a link or anything like that. On my page, don't flood it with all kinds of random stuff, but if you're working on something with the MPC and you want somebody to see it, feel free to put it up there, man. You don't even have to ask, man. Straight up. Just put it on there. If it's a 30-second clip that you want to put a link to. This dude, I wish I had my phone, because I don't have it pulled up right now. but I've been talking to him for a couple days now, and we've walked through the MPC, and he made a music video with the MPC on YouTube, and he gave me a little shout out, man, and it made me feel really good. The same way it makes me feel when I see people commenting and helping other people on the channel, like things that I look at, and I do look at. I go through the comments and I'm like, man, this dude's helping this dude, this dude's helping this dude. So yeah, this is gonna be like a big place, and I want everybody to feel free to come in and comment, you know, positively. I don't want anything negative, you know, negative feedback. It's still feedback, but I just want you guys to know that this is a channel where you can come and lay down a question and get help, advice, different workflows. I know a buddy of mine, Nikita, he's been with me since like day one. He was one of my first subscribers, and he's run me through a lot of, you know, his little setups and some instruments that he's used. So I know that he knows his stuff. He's pointed me in a lot of right directions too when it's come to just how I he's almost mentored me on how to approach the channel, you know, if you were to say. So mad props to that. I mean, there's just things that I couldn't have done without you guys. Bobby, man, pushing me to go and do the camera up front and everything like that. I had a guy ask me the other day, his name's David. He asked me, what's the best way to shoot on them? But thanks to Bobby, man, I knew that straight up on top of the MPC, flat screen, the same way you told me in the thing. Temp mode, I'm learning to listen to you, bro. You say get a computer, and you told me about this. You said once you started queuing, you told me about this, and it was about a month ago. And you were absolutely right. And again, I didn't know. And it's the subscribers that are making me a better producer, and as a producer, I want to share and be able to make other people better at this too. Whether it's you telling somebody, you know, make a little video and post a link up on my page, man. Put a song out. You know, that's what it's all about. It's, you know, at least once a month. If you want to join on this Google Hangouts, just kind of leave like a thumbs up or something, you know, some way I can get a hold of you. I mean, this is a community, so I mean, if you go to like my name on here, like I said, I just set all this stuff up. So right now it's Poli, and the only one I got on here right now is I Will Create. And this dude's one who talked me in. He knows his stuff. He got me into this mixer. He told me about the USB 22 tracks out. He's actually walking me through this through an app called Marco Polo, which if you guys want to talk that way, how we can communicate, you know, to be able to hang out on here, just go to mympcx@gmail.com. Send me an invite, you know, I'll click. Give me a thumbs up, man, if you want me to subscribe to your channel. I know there's like 300 of you guys out there, and I've only subscribed to a few of the channels on there, and it's not for any in particular reason. It's just that I don't get on my computer that much, and I don't really check that. So when I'm going through there, if you guys can, leave me somehow to give you guys to subscribe back, alright? I don't know if when you give me a thumbs up it shows who did or what, but I guess type in something. This way I know who to subscribe to, okay? I'll click on your name and then I'll subscribe. This way we can keep in touch with each other. It's important that we do this. David, you told me he's my lighting guy. David's my lighting guy. He had a record label, And after 9/11 and all that, just like the rest of small businesses, everything kind of tumbled down. So we're all here trying to pick each other up and trying to better each other, trying to master this craft. And I'm having the hardest time right now with this mixer, man. I mean, it's the bomb. It sounds dope, but I'm still trying to route everything into the TV. I got it all. It ain't gonna stay hooked up like this for long. But I'm trying to get it to where I can communicate with everybody. So that's really why I wanted to share today. Just, if you have something that you want to share on the channel, if you have advices that you want to give to other people on the channel, advice you want to give to me on the channel, put it out there. And I'll keep putting out videos. Right on, guys. Thanks for watching. Share these videos, okay? And, you know, I'm not sharing to try to make banging bucks, because you don't make banging bucks, okay, off of sharing videos and stuff like that. It's about the community and being able to help, because, dude, there's nothing like being in a rut, not knowing what to do, and then you got 5 other people that want to help you. Good people. Right on, guys.